Hi guys, and welcome back to the A1 League final, the old Rallycross Project Cars 2, and if you are here for the first time, it is final time here in Austria, and what a show it's been so far, hey?
Yeah, it was a great day, a long day to be honest, but a great day. We had so great races in the group stage and then in the semifinals. So we finally have 4 guys that qualified for the final already.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we will have a last chance qualifier, even for the participants.
Easy for you to say.
Not the easiest English word. But all those that didn't make it in the semifinal have one more chance to grab 2 more places for the grand final. So 2 guys even from the group stage.
Yeah.
So the 2 fastest overall time from the group stage also have the chance to be part of that last chance qualifier. So we will have 4 from the semifinals, the 4 losers, and 2 of the fastest guys on the group stage. Overall 6 people racing here for 2 final entries again.
It's been exciting, obviously, with the 4-man races, but then all of a sudden you add 2 more in at the level these guys are at, and, you know, holy balls, it's going to be unbelievable.
But this time, it's just 1 race for the last chance qualifier. Not a best of 3 like we did before. It will be a best of 3 in the grand final, so we will see 3 races. The tracks will be randomized or chosen by the players.
Yeah.
So the track for the last chance qualifier is randomly generated.
Yeah, it is randomly generated by the admin, so we're not too sure what that is yet either, are we?
We don't know yet, so our admin is just here. He will host and tell us what track we will use. Yeah, so the last chance qualifier is about to start in approximately 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
That means we have some time to recap a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like going through the graphics and show you what happened so far, who's in there and who's not. So maybe let's start with semi-final 1. I got it on screen here.
Absolutely.
We saw Magic Michael, Oscaro Rotex, Topper, and VP Darwin Daume. Yeah, I mean, let's start with Darwin Daume maybe. He has a really strong performance. So
I was shocked that he came in 4th position. So we were watching and just getting carried away with it all, not really looking at positions, I guess, missing out on, you know, Joker laps, and it was just kind of all a massive blur because it was such a great semi-final. All 3 races were exceptional. Yeah. And then we looked and Darwin Daume was in 4th position. It just baffled me.
It felt like he was on 2nd or so.
Yeah.
But because he had a great pace, he was really fast. So yeah, could we get the semi-final 1 on screen?
We'd love to get, here it is. Go. So you guys can actually see now what we're looking at.
Yes.
Then we had Topper. Topper originally had qualified in 2nd position, but because there was a penalty for Rotax of 37 seconds, and I know you guys at home will have played the game and got that penalty every now and again and think, oh my God, what's that? So that has been taken away from Rotax because we looked at the footage and he hadn't actually cut the track where the game had said he had done. So Topper actually goes into the 2nd chance qualifier. Yeah,
it was at the Daytona race where it happened. So Rotex got a penalty for no reason and finished in front of Darwin Daume there, and the game counted him as 4th, but then he switched to 3rd. He would have finished 3rd without the penalty, so that's why the admins decided to give him those points.
I think that's only fair as well. Like, you know, an unjust penalty. No one needs that, especially at this level. You know, when you guys are playing at home, you know, whether it be in your bedroom, your living room, wherever, when you get an unjust penalty like that, it is so frustrating. So to get it at the top end of eSports, you know, of course you're going to be upset, but we've dealt with it. It is all sorted, which puts one of the favourites, Topper, into that 2nd chance qualifier.
Yes.
And that seems crazy to me because he has been so strong, so consistent when it comes to the qualifiers, and then all of a sudden just not quite looking like the Topper we know and love. But is it a slow burning process for him? Is he now going to come out the blocks flying and shock us all again?
Yeah, he will be with his teammate, with 3D, but we will talk about that just in a minute. Yeah, so Rotex is direct ticket to the final, as well as Magic Michael. But wow. That's not the big surprise.
Magic Michael, obviously, you can see there Heat 2 didn't go to plan for Magic Michael. People who've been following this series know that Magic Michael is the big daddy when it comes to the big dog. And in their first qualifying round, he didn't have it all his own way, did he?
Yeah, but it was great to see Magic Michael together racing with Topper. So that was, I really looked forward to that, because they were the best on PC and PS4 before.
We may still see it again.
Yeah, we will see them again.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I hope so, because they were the big players on PS4 and PC. So let's see what happened then in semi-final 2. That is here on the board. No, that's the grand final. I have to go to.
Yeah, we can't give that information away. All these people haven't been watching.
Yeah. So here is Freedy. It was really frustrating for Freedy, I guess.
It was frustrating for us because we know the talent this guy's got, and like we mentioned at the start of the qualifiers earlier, there was always going to be a couple of guys who maybe didn't perform to their level, because obviously they're using different equipment here. They're all using Fanatec rigs, and some people don't use that. I guess Freedy doesn't, being in G2. So it was strange to see him in that position, but on the flip side, the guys that had got above him have performed exceptionally well.
Yeah. So Matty and Boxer Forever, they came from the same group, from the qualifying, and they were like position 2 and position 3. If it had changed, it was very close between them.
Oh,
so
yes.
If just one time they would change positions, it would have looked different. But that means James won all of the 3 semifinals in this group.
Oh, yeah, so we didn't see this coming. And not only did he win all 3 of the semifinals, he also won all 3 of his qualifying races. He is the form man here. He's the man to beat. And he's come under the radar because ourselves and, of course, the competitors, they wouldn't have seen this coming. They wouldn't have been planning for James to be in this position. But he is there by merit. An unbelievable performance from the F4H driver. But I do want to throw a disclaimer out there. We were having a beer last night, and I called James to win this last night. So that is a true fact.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't expect him in such a great way of driving here, just winning. He won everything today.
Every single race. But it wasn't because people were making the mistakes around him. Or it was just absolute pace and ability. It just he's dealt with the conditions here. Racing in a live final is so much different. There's so much different to when you're racing in qualifiers at home, and you got your creature comforts around you. You can go get your favorite drink whenever you want. Here, you are in the rig. You've got your competitors directly next to you. You've got cameras on you. It's a whole different commodity, and he dealt with it a lot better, clearly.
Yeah. So that means for the final, we see here semi-final: Rotex, Michael, James, and Box Forever here going to the final. And those are the 4 that qualified directly for the grand final.
Yeah.
And we will, of course, have some more guys.
Look at those names, though.
Yeah. So here is the last chance. They are joined by Yuhan TV and VP Isaac.
Yeah.
Who were the fastest guys in the group stage.
It's crazy to me. So you've got there, obviously, Yuhan TV. We all know his ability. And I want to say that, thankfully, he's wearing the lederhosen, which is fantastic for us. Then we have got VP... We've got VP Isaac, who has also qualified for the next stage here. He could potentially win this event. Like I say, Yuhan could win this event. GTA Matty has got the ability to win this whole event. Freedy, we know on past experience in his races, he's got the ability to win the whole event. Darwin Dalma has shocked everybody. He has been phenomenal today. And Topper, well, Topper's he's been amazing in every aspect of eSports when it comes to racing. And this is our last chance qualifier.
Two of them will go to the final as well. So what do you think? What's your prediction?
My heart and my head. So, do you know what? My heart and my head both say Yuhan TV. Obviously because of the lederhosen, but his ability. He won in the Ford Focus in the qualifiers. The only man to win a race that wasn't the Civic, so it's awesome to see him do that. He undoubtedly has the pace today. Got very unlucky at Knock Hill with the Joker lapped, and obviously him and Freedy had a coming together. Was it Freedy?
Yeah.
It was Freedy. Freedy went up into orbit, which was, wow.
I think
and my second pick from that, I'm going to say that Darwin Dalma is going to pick up the W. I just think he seems so comfortable in this sort of environment, and sometimes it's not just about ability; it's a mental battle as well.
Yeah. I see. I'd say I choose the classic way. I would say it's Topper and Darwin Dahmer. Well, they are most convincing to me so far. But okay, 3D, if he finds his form, then he's also a good candidate. So anyway, we were told that we have another small break before we head into the last chance qualifier.
Everybody watching at home, if you want to go and get a drink, if you want to go get some snacks, this is the time, because we are going to be in for an absolute cracker. Yeah, we had some delay. We will start at 6:45. And they have to set up the game, set up the rigs, so the players will be on the stage. We're on our own now. There's no one in front of us. They were in front of us before. Now they're on the stage over there, yonder somewhere.
Maybe you remember the picture back then when we had the rigs just in front of us, but they've now moved in our hall to the whole other direction, and we are sitting here without them. So they have to set up everything and have to host the session and so on, and we will be back in approximately 20 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll see you in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome back here in Vienna for what it is, final time.
Yeah, hello again. Hello from the Marx Hall directly in Vienna at the For Game Changers event with the A1 eSports Austria League with the Project Cars 2 Grand Final. Yeah, before we have the last chance qualifier.
Of course, yeah. We've been building up for this all day. The racing has been final quality all day, as we've said. But now we are actually here for the last chance qualifier, the 6 guys. So just to explain how they've got here, in the semi-finals, the bottom 2, so 3rd and 4th position for both semis, have qualified for this last chance qualifier, and the 2 quickest guys overall time in the qualifiers. So there's 6 guys here, which we are very much looking forward to seeing. It's going to be exciting stuff here. And then to finish off, the top 2 of those will join our already 4 qualified for the grand final, where the money is made.
Yeah, so we had great action so far, and they are now preparing the last chance qualifier. So just to let you know, they are racing on a big stage here in the hall. We are a bit separated from them, but we still will bring you out there on Twitch the action.
It's funny though, the whole crowd are here with us.
Yeah,
we're the main event apparently.
No more crowd for us.
There literally is no one. There's not even one person.
The crowd is there and no one will see us, just you guys out there. So we hope for your support.
Yeah, but it's still going to be good though, right?
It's still going to be very good.
We'll give it our absolute best for you guys.
Yeah. So once more, prize pool. 15,000 euros.
Oh, the beers will be on the winner tonight, won't it?
Yeah, he has to deliver a lot of beer to us then.
Yeah, it's like a truckload.
So 6,000 euro for the winner.
That's at least 4 or 5 beers in Austria.
Yeah, 4,000 euro for second, 4,000 euro for third. So it's not so important who is third or second. And already 1,000 euros for fourth, fifth, and sixth.
That's not bad, is it?
So that means all the people that are qualified already, they already have 1,000 euros.
Yeah.
But so they are now racing for the bigger prize money. And we still need 2 more finalists.
We do indeed.
That's why we will have a last chance qualifier very soon. The track is randomly chosen. It's Hell Rallycross, Lankebanen Rallycross track in Norway.
That's the track we probably would have chosen as well.
Yeah, so then we will have the last chance qualifier on Hell. Just 1 race, 6 people. And then we will have the final directly. So there will be the vote for the 3 tracks in the grand final. So it will be a best of 3.
We'll just do our usual, just talk a load of rubbish for a few minutes.
Yeah, we just talk a bit of rubbish, and then the final will start. Then the real and great action will happen. It's a point system we used before.
It is indeed, yes, exactly the same.
10 points for the winner then, 7 points for the second, 4 points for the third, and so on. And they will just fight for the grand final champion here. It's the first Rallycross champion European tournament that happened ever. So great to see.
Do you think that the guys that are in the last chance qualifier have a bit of an advantage, the top 2? Because they've come in with a bit of competition. Obviously, we've had a 2.5-hour break, and when you come off of a rig, it does take you time to warm up, doesn't it?
That's indeed maybe an advantage.
Yeah.
But I think the guys that qualified directly are very, very good.
Well, yeah, of course.
And they've shown clean, solid racing the whole day, and I don't think that it is a disadvantage that they didn't warm up. They warm up anyway.
Yeah.
So there was a warm up right before.
But competition is completely different to warming up.
Yeah. You are right. But I think it will be okay for them.
Yeah, I'm sure. People are just loading into the lobby now. And I'm so excited for this. I really am. As you guys know, I am a huge fan of all of this. Any kind of racing esports, I'm genuinely a big fan of this. So this is as exciting for me as it is for you guys at home.
Zu leise. Ich höre dich nicht.
There we go. All of them are in the lobby now, so it's very, very close for us to start. Not too sure how long we're going to be going for here.
Yeah, so the players basically are joining one after another. So at the moment they are running into the seats. So there's a small introduction for each player. And as I can see, 4 players joined the lobby already.
It looks good, looking good, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah. So Darwin Daumer from VP is in there. VP Isaac. GTA
the VP
Matty.
Championships.
Yeah, VP Championships.
Very, very, very well represented.
They already have Boxer Forever in the final. And yeah, of course, Darwin Daumer and Isaac also want to join their teammate. G2 also here in the last chance qualifier with Freedy and Topper.
Yep, 2 drivers.
And GTA Matty.
Both Topper and Freedy are both in this, aren't they? They're both in the last chance qualifier.
They are both here in the last chance qualifier.
Could both of them go through? Could both of VP go through? Or could we have a bit of an upset? Could we see a GTA driver in that final? Matty's definitely shown pedigree today. He won a race quite convincingly. So it's kind of, Matty's one of those clear track. He is quick.
Yeah, but this, beside the final, this will be one of the most intense races we've seen this day because it's the last call. Just one race.
Yeah.
2 people going through. That will be intense.
They're guaranteed money, so the 4 people that go out, they don't earn any money at all.
They are
qualified, they're going to get money straight away.
They are racing now for minimal 1,000 euros already.
Yeah.
So it's
a big deal, isn't it?
It's the first race today that's really for, besides the semifinals, where you get the money directly.
Could you imagine that? Having one race to just win £1,000?
I don't
or 1,000 euros.
I don't want to be in that situation, to be honest. So,
no?
I would be so nervous. I mean, I raced once at a similar event where it was about a steering wheel, winning a steering wheel. And I also, what's happening?
We just got our little friend here, Bush.
Yeah, ESL Bush.
The man, the myth, and the legend all in one.
The man from the background.
He's waving at the monitor that I'm looking at, not the camera that's there. He's a professional. He's still. Oh, there he goes. His hand.
Did you?
Abnormally long fingers.
Have you made a mistake with this session? Or
Hashtag blame Bush.
Huh?
Ich habe das Problem.
Ja.
Normalerweise können 8 Leute in eine Lobby.
Aber
das Problem ist.
We should be here very shortly, though, guys. We're just getting the lobby set up now. Bush is nearly having a heart attack right now. Yeah, the same as all of us. We're as excited as the drivers are. And what I was explaining about how would you like to be in a race for 1,000 euros? You said no. That's probably the reason why we are here casting instead of being in that position.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so now it's LRX. And as I mentioned, the players will... Ich krieg's nicht weg.
So I'm just going to go and head into the lobby myself here.
Yep.
Just got a few things going on around us. It's a very busy time. Obviously, it's very important that this is done correctly for the guys in this competition. We do not want any mishaps. So, of course, we're going to have lots of stuff. We also, the guys are well over there in the distance, and we're over here. So, like, the communication is very tough. But we're going to do our best for you guys here. And there we go. I'm in the lobby. It is all good in the hood. So, Mitchell, have you got any? Do you want to predict who's going to win this whole event before the last chance qualifier, or would you like to wait till after that?
It is not easy to say, but overall, I think Magic Michael could be my prediction. So, yeah, don't know. So I will make you director.
That would be wonderful.
So we are ready. Basically, we are ready to start.
Everybody has got their thumbs up.
Yep.
This is the most eagerly anticipated rallycross race, I think, probably ever at this point.
Yes. We are just waiting for the information that we are on the stage. We are not yet on the stage. So we have to wait 1 more minute.
Yeah, we just got to wait because we're trying to convey with the stage and stuff. And we've got loads of people here watching. And it's a little bit different to earlier on. But again, I am super, super excited about this.
Yeah. So again, 6 times the Honda Civic.
Yeah, the Honda Civic is definitely the car of choice today, that's for sure.
Rocker picked the Mercedes AMG today.
By accident.
We fought on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was by accident. But he won his heat then.
He did.
That was amazing. So I asked him, if you won the heat with the Mercedes, the other cars couldn't be too bad.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. In eSports, you tend to find that the quickest guy will pick a car,
So here we are live on the stage next here. So we say hello to all the visitors and spectators right in front of the stage here in the Marx Hall in Vienna. So we are ready to start the last chance qualifier. 2 out of these 6 players will proceed to the grand final. That means whoever is now in first or second position will be part of the grand final.
The money time.
The money, yeah.
The money train is rolling in, and only 2 of these guys can make it to that final.
So finally, I would say I push the start button and
ready?
we are going to that last chance qualifier. Let's have some fun. Let's have some great racing.
And let's completely lose ourselves. Let's lose our voices. Why not? I've done it many a time before, but it is now race time. And again, hello to everybody watching around the world, and of course to the people here in Vienna with us. And we hope that we put on a very, very special event here for you. We are now ready. We have got the cars on the grid. And let's check out the running order. We've got VP Darwin Daum in pole position, Friedi in second, GTA Matti in third, Johan in fourth, Topper in fifth, and then we've got Isaac there in sixth. Remember, 1-off race here, 2 people go through, and we are ready to rock and roll. You're going to see some wheel spinning here at Hell RX.
Let's go, guys.
Oh, it's tense here. I've got chills down my spine. And then we are off. What a start there by Topper. No, Topper has had a false start. He's got a penalty there, and the front 2 have got through. Friedi looks like he's taking the Joker lap here. And who's this in the lead? Darwin Daum has had a clear run into turn number 1. You can see here that Friedi is in second, but he has jokered along with GTA Matti. But Topper with that penalty, let's check it out. After having a little false start here.
Yeah, that didn't run so good. 20 seconds.
That is race over there for G2 Topper. Isaac then is in 5th position with Johan in 6th. He got caught up there with the action at the start. Yeah. But as you can see here, VP Darwin Daum is in pole position to take home the win here.
It's a very, very good position for him. 3 seconds in the lead, but of course he still has to joker. But I guess it's okay enough for him.
Let's talk about Friedi. Friedi has not really set the world on fire here today. All of a sudden finds himself in pole position to go through to the final. Yeah. Is it going to be that slow burn? Has he built himself up for this moment? He is looking super strong. You can see him here in second position, but he's got GTA Matti putting him under some severe pressure here. And remember, Matti has also jokered, I believe.
Yeah, he also has jokered. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't so good today for Friedi. He didn't find his form so good, properly, and now he just looks like he can get it.
The beauty of this situation is it doesn't matter how you've been doing today.
Yes, that's it.
It is all about one-shot racing here. And as you can see, Matti is losing ground here to Friedi. Friedi is looking very, very strong here. 14 G2. You can see Topper is in behind Matti right now. Topper has got that 20-second penalty. Isaac down in 5th position, and Johan also in 6th. I think Johan may have jokered as well here, but Johan and Isaac got caught together. Topper with that false start, and they've come together because of that.
But Johan and Isaac totally lost here in the last spots. So sad for them.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's looking very, very strong here. You can see that Topper is taking the Joker right now, and again, it doesn't really mean too much now for him, unfortunately, with that penalty. But we've got now 2.5 laps remaining here. Isaac is trying to close down here on GTA Matti, but the 2 favourites to go through right now are VP Isaac, who is in, Darwin Daum, my bad. Darwin Daum and Friedi are in 1st and 2nd right now. There's a 3.4 second difference as they come across the line. We're on to lap number 5 now, and we're going to see whether Darwin Daum does in fact do the Joker. No, he's going to do it on the last lap here.
Yeah, good decision, because he's even making his gap bigger.
He's got loads of clear track in front of him. You're right there, but the gap does seem to be staying around the sort of 3.5 seconds mark there, maybe just up to the 4. And you can see, who's going to come out in the lead here? It is vital that Friedi's actually a couple of seconds now ahead of GTA Matti. Oh, I'm mixing my words. This is crazy stuff. We didn't expect this to be the result. But yeah, Darwin Daum currently leading this race, and we're going to see him now do the Joker. Yeah. And I believe he is actually going to come out in 1st position.
Yeah,
here.
He will. He is so clean, and he will just lose around 2 seconds.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
And it's all about now whether Friedi can keep it clean on track. If he makes no mistakes here, G2 will have that representative in the final, and he will guarantee himself €1,000. The young man will be very happy with that, coming around the hairpin at the bottom of the track here, coming into the final sector of this course. VP Darwin Daum is going to pick up the win by the looks of things, unless he makes a huge error. We're going to go check him out. We're going to give him some camera time, because he fully deserves it. He is going to come up the hill here.
Yes,
across the line. He will qualify for the final, along with G2 Friedi. Superb driving by both of those guys there. Congratulations. We will see you in the final. You guys have won yourself some money.
Yes, man. Darwin Dahmer made it to the final. I mean, it's well deserved.
Yeah, it is.
He had such a great pace today. It was a lot of bad luck for him in the semifinals, so it's so well deserved for Darwin Dahmer to go through to that final. And he also set the fastest lap here in the last chance qualifier.
Yeah, so we've seen some incidents in that race, and of course Darwin Dahmer took advantage of that. But he's just gone and proved that he definitely deserves to be there because he's the quickest man on track, regardless of what's happened behind him. And Friede has taken an opportunity here, and he becomes a dark horse for me.
Yeah.
He really does. He kept it clean, had great lines. You just got to feel sorry there for Matty, Isaac, and especially, Isaac and Johans they've got caught up in Topper having a jump start there, I guess. Not too much at fault there. It was just like 70 cars trying to go into one corner, and those things do happen. But again, you cannot take it away from VP Darwin Daum and G2 Friede, who do join the other 4 finalists here in Vienna.
Yeah. But you don't want to have that kind of incident in such a race at the beginning. That was horrible.
That's motorsport.
Yeah, it happens.
That is motorsport.
It happens in real motorsport as well. That's so true. But I feel sorry for Topper, UNTV, Isaac, that they just were without hopes just from the beginning.
The wrong place at the wrong time, and that's what pressure does to you. You do get the false starts. It is fractions here. It's such small margins for these guys. And like they were 4 wide going into turn number 1. People are trying to make room. You've got the cars on the inside trying to go out wide to get a better apex. You've got cars that don't want to shift because they're trying to go into the Joker. They don't want to hit the left-hand side barrier. And, these things are going to happen. But again, VP Darwin, Daum and Friede, they don't care about that.
Yeah,
they're cool. They're like, yeah, whatever.
But considering that these are the top 10 out of Europe, those things still can happen also in the final.
Absolutely. I've been saying this to a lot of these guys today. You can never take away from someone who's qualified for a LAN final. They are doesn't matter what game you're playing, it is so difficult to be at the top elite level to qualify for these finals, and that can never be taken away from people. Money's great, but experience and being involved in such events is vital. I think that's more important than the money for me personally.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
But then as someone who doesn't really qualify for anything, I would say that, I guess.
Just speak for yourself.
Well, no, to be fair, I did qualify for the Red Bull 5G.
Yeah. So,
that counts, remember.
So we will be told which tracks are chosen for the final soon. There will be now 3 more races in the grand final.
There will.
So a best of 3. The point system is the same that we used before. We can tell you once more. The winner gets 10 points. Second place gets 7 points. Third place 4 points. Fourth place 3, 2, 1. And the guy with the most points at the end of the day is the winner of the grand final.
Yeah, very simple format, proven to be very successful today. But the pressure is on those guys, isn't it?
And the tracks will be chosen by the players.
Yes.
So if you consider that VP now has 2 guys in the final, it's...
Do you think they would confer with each other?
Maybe they have a plan for voting a track. Maybe their election is weightier than the others.
Absolutely. If I had a teammate in a final with me, I would absolutely be using that to my advantage.
So they can choose out of Hell Rallycross, Loheak, Lytton Hill, Wildcrest. Wildcrest would be awesome.
I don't like that track.
Daytona.
We completely differ on that one.
Daytona and Knockhill. So out of these 6 tracks, we will see 3. I think
Lohiak's going to be chosen.
I also think we will see probably Lohiak, Lytton Hill.
Yeah, I think Lohiak, Lytton Hill.
And Hell Rallycross again, maybe? Is it blocked now? I don't know
whether it's blocked, but you want to do something different. I would like to see Knockhill just because of the Joker lap.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Joker of them all. The Joker of the pack, let's say.
The Joker lap could be a reason to not choose it.
Yeah, I guess so. They're spoil sports there.
Yeah.
It's all about the drivers, isn't it? Not about us watching, eh?
It's only like 2 centimeters where you can move the car, and if you are wrong, and you do not calculate it, you are basically out of the final, or out of the one race of the final.
But these guys are the best of the best, so I feel like they should be challenging themselves. I hope they can hear us at this point. Because that would be fantastic. We're calling them all out right now. Vote, not kill.
I think they are not hearing us because I see they are doing some interviews.
Oh, they're having a little look there at the rigs and stuff.
Yeah, by the way,
nice for us to be invited, eh?
By the way, René is on the stage here in the hall.
He is indeed, but
we
he
have
cannot go anywhere else for the rest of the day because we've got his pass, and I'm not afraid to keep it.
Yeah, greetings to René right there. And yeah, we are still waiting. It can take around 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
now,
the turnaround may be right 5 or 10 minutes.
So we have time to talk something.
It's now prediction time, surely. Now we've got the full final. It's got to be prediction time.
Prediction time. As I said, now the situation changed. We have Darwin Daume.
Yeah.
Dominating this last chance qualifier, being very, very, very fast back in the day here. So he is also a candidate.
See, I'm going to go with the guy that I called last night in the bar. No one else called him, and I called it last night in the bar. F4H James. He has won. Well, he's been a standout. 6 races he's been in today, and he's won 6 races.
I hear something. The final is delayed a bit due to some incidents. The admins have to look at some incidents.
Do you think that might be a rerun? Potentially.
Potentially.
It'll be another race for you guys to watch, you know. That's pretty exciting.
I'm not sure, but
I can tell you that the people are joining the lobby.
Okay. Yes, they will rerun.
It's a rerun of the race. So scrap everything we've just said, because things are about to get hairy once again. We can see people rejoining the lobby, and you know, ultimately for you guys at home, you know, there's no money on the line for you guys. You just get an extra race, just thrown in there.
So
we don't get to sleep. That's the punishment for us.
We repeat it, so that means no Darwin Daume in the final at the moment. So
it would be an absolute travesty if he did now not qualify for the final.
Yeah. Imagine he's doing some stupid mistake or is getting spun. It would be horrible for him. But okay, we just take it as it is. It's not our decision here in the caster desk.
We're just here to talk rubbish, as we've stated many a time.
Yeah.
The thumbs up are coming in here. There we go. Everyone's in the lobby. We're just getting the thumbs up. It is very much going to be race time here. Again, at Hell RX. Yeah. And I don't know. Again, I keep saying it, but my heart is taking a pounding today for all these races. Such close, high-octane racing. That's exactly what we want to see here.
Okay.
Someone's trying to steal my drinks right in front of me. She's from A1. It's allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, she can take whatever she wants here, Red Bull-wise. Okay, once more, Hell Ready Cross.
It is indeed. Everyone's put their thumbs up.
They are already. So let's rerun this.
Let's do this.
Hopefully this time it's a bit more clean so that all players can show their potential.
Get those predictions in the chat, guys. I want to see you spamming those predictions. Who's going to come through? Who are you supporting today? And it is now race time. Oh, it might be a different grid. It will be a different grid. Here we go, then.
Yeah,
so Topper is on pole position now, with Johan in 2nd spot, Darwin Daume in 3rd, Matty in 4th, Freedy is in 5th, and then we've got Isaac there in 6th. So a complete reshuffle here. But as you know, guys, it is race time, and Topper, who had that jump start, I would imagine will probably be a little bit slow off the line this time to make sure that he doesn't make that mistake again. And we are off here, and Topper actually gets an absolute flyer. Up the inside, who is that going to see? Freedy, was that Johan? Johan takes the Joker here, and the 2 G2 guys lead out here. You've got Freedy. That's Darwin Daume.
That's Darwin Daume. That cannot be possible.
That is soul destroying. The 2 G2 guys here lead out. Freedy's got a penalty though.
Freedy's got a penalty.
Freedy has got a penalty there.
Maybe a jump start. Maybe a jump start.
It is a jump start. It is a jump start here. Johan is in 3rd spot. He is already jokered here. He is in pole position to qualify, and actually he is within that Joker delta as well, so he potentially could win this race. GTA Matty is now at 12.5 seconds behind, and Isaac is out of the question. So it's going to be between Johan, VP Darwin Daume, VP Darwin Daume, Johan and Topper.
But he still has the Joker.
VP Darwin Daume has now jokered, so 6 seconds is a deficit.
Matty and Isaac totally out of position, like 10 seconds behind Darwin Daume. And we see now a Topper in a very comfortable situation because his teammate, he knows that he has a 20-second penalty. He can basically block all of the guys that are coming behind.
Yeah, well, do you think that potentially there's an opportunity here for Freedy to drop off and jump in front of Johan here?
and
maybe slow him down ever so slightly?
At the moment, it's not even needed because Topper has a 4-second gap to Yuhan. So at the moment, the fight is more or less between Darwin Daumer and Yuhan, but also there we have 2 seconds.
Now, I disagree. I think that Yuhan is within that range. I really do think Yuhan could come out in front here for the race win. Yuhan and Topper are looking like they're going to qualify, but who is going to win this race is the big question here. We're now on lap number 4, and as you can see, Topper is still leading out here. Let's check out Yuhan. Yuhan's coming over to jump there. Topper's just, is Topper just joking? No, he didn't. They just changed positions there on screen, which is not ideal. But you see Topper now is pulling away at this point in the race.
Yeah, but he is probably safe when it comes to UNTV, I mean.
What, Topper?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I think he may just about be within it. We'll see, I guess. It's all about how good the Joker is for Yuhan.
Yeah,
for Topper.
It takes 2 seconds more to Joker, so he would still have 2 seconds in the lead.
Yeah, so he's going to do it on the final lap here.
Yeah, final lap. Yeah.
Is still in that 3rd position. Darwin Daumer is actually closing in on Yuhan. Probably will run out of laps here, and you've got to feel that Matty and Isaac, I don't know what's happened to them, but something pretty bad.
Without any chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the only chance for Darwin Daumer would be now if UNTV makes a mistake.
Yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely. But then you got to look at Topper. If Topper makes a mistake, more than likely Yuhan and Darwin Daumer are both going to go through here. So Topper's got to keep it nice and clean, get a nice Joker here on the final lap, and we're going to really see whether he does come out in front of Yuhan. Looks like Freedy has got the double Joker, of course. Yes, he does. And yeah, he does it comfortably. You were right. I was wishful thinking for me to have a nice little battle for the lead here. But Freedy is still in 2nd position, but he does have that 20-second penalty. And is Yuhan going to create some fireworks for us?
What could be interesting is if Freedy is now blocking Yuhan a bit. You see VP Darwin Daumer closing in very, very fast, but it's not much time left here for him.
No, and you've got to feel for Darwin Daumer. He fully deserves to go through. Topper, by the way, is going to cross the line, and he is going to take that final position. Freedy is in 2nd, but Yuhan will inherit that position in the Lederhosen with then 4 people with penalties here. Darwin Daumer, Freedy, and then we've got GTA Matty, and then Isaac.
Yeah. Yeah, so here is the result of the rerun of the last chance qualifier. Topper and UNTV made it here.
They did indeed. They have gone through there. Yeah. Darwin Daumer's the only guy in the 33s again as well.
Yeah,
so that little touch to the side there has cost him this.
Again, the fastest lap time for him. He must be so frustrated.
He must be seething right now.
I mean, he just made 2 clean runs very, very fast. The fastest guy in the field, I guess. And then you are not qualified for the grand final because...
Freedy as well. Freedy was qualified, and then obviously he's done a jump start here. And his teammate G2 Top has taken his place.
Yeah, I mean, Freedy, if he hasn't this jump start, he would be through also.
He would be indeed.
Oh, man.
But there was a big accident, I'm going to say, between maybe Isaac and Matty. It looks like they've had some sort of coming together, or something's happened because they were well off the pace, and they've shown today that they're right up there with the elite. So maybe there's some incident that's being checked out over there. We don't know. That might actually not be the final result. We could have another race. Who knows?
Yeah, and Darwin Daumer directly disconnected here out of the session. He's totally done.
Oh, really?
He's disappeared immediately. Like his name was...
He is not a happy bunny.
Yeah, but I didn't see what happened there at the start because all are driving the Honda. I cannot really see who is who at the start.
No, it's very difficult. They've all picked the same car here, which, you know, at the top end of eSports, these guys are going to pick the more favourable car for themselves.
Even the same livery,
Yeah, well, yeah.
So don't get us wrong. They are free to choose whatever the car they want. But obviously for the pros and for the high-level racing, the Honda seems to be the best when it comes to a stable car, drivability, flexibility, whatever.
But they could make it easier for us, couldn't they? There are 3 liveries they could choose from. The custom one, which is bright, which is just all white. Then you've got the white the white panelled Red Bull livery, and then of course you've got the blue panelled
and the
Red Bull livery as well. So it'd be nice for them to choose, maybe a bit of a variety, but unfortunately that is not the case, which again makes it very difficult for us. But we've done our best in that respect, and now we just need to figure out whether no one's left the lobby yet. So that says to me that there may be another rerun. I'm not too sure. I guess they're going to check stuff out.
Yeah, they will check stuff out. I guess we will go into a short 5 to 10 minute break again.
Yeah.
Even when I told you it was a last break for today, but yeah, things happen, like decisions going on. Some tickets will be opened, of course, for the admins. So
there's money involved, you know.
We get a new background.
It looks like we are getting a new background here.
The background will...
Willkommen.
Yeah, great.
Lovely, thank you very much. Yeah. So we will be back after a very short break, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have a break now, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to get this sorted as soon as we possibly can and then get back to some rallycross action here in Vienna.
Kämpfe gegen deine Gegner. Nicht gegen den Lag. Mit dem Modem für Gamer. Die A1 Premium WLAN Box.
It's final time here in Austria, Vienna. We've got our 6 finalists, and we are ready to, well, not ready to go, but we can discuss them at least.
Yeah, sure. So we've seen a rerun of the Last Chance qualifier, and we've seen Chopper and UNTV going through to the grand final. So we have our 6 contenders ready. We can show it to you on screen.
Yeah, here we go. It's on screen ready for you. As you can see there, Topper from Fernando Alonso Racing. G2 by Logitech is the first person there on the list. And you've got Yuhan TV, VP Boxer Forever for VP Gaming. Then we've got F4H James for F4H Motorsport. And then we've got Oscaro Rotax for Team Oscaro. And then Magic Michael for Team Redline.
Yeah, so basically every team has one driver in the final. So no mind games between the teams, no team play at all here in the free heats. Yeah, that's good, I think. Even if it's very, very sad for Darwin Daumer.
Oh, we're both gutted for Darwin Daumer. He fully deserved to be in the final, but obviously there was an altercation in the first play of that last chance qualifier, which had to be restarted, but it's just unfortunate he had to be the casualty. But what's done is done. We are here for the final, and it's gonna be a cracker. We've got 3 races now, so it's not just a one-off shootout. There's not going to be a fortunate winner. It is going to be done by pure skill and pace.
Sure. I'm really sure. So if you go through 3 heats with a point system behind it, you will really get the best of them. So yeah, I mean,
this is the first time we've got to see F4H James, who's absolutely smashed it all day long, against Magic Michael. Like, pardon the pun, but that to me is magical.
Yeah, and we also have like all nationalities, not all, but a lot of nationalities from Europe.
That's easy for you to say.
As this is a European qualifier, we have Topper from Finland, UNTV from the Netherlands, VP Box Forever from Poland, James from your country from the UK, and we have Oscaro Rotex from France, and Magic Michael from the Czech Republic.
Just over the road, the Czech Republic.
Yeah, true. So no Austrian contender here in the final. Let's say for the Austrians, for the local guys, but still a great setup here for the European final of A1 eSports League Austria Project Cars 2 Rallycross. So we are still waiting now for the track decision. So the players now can anonymously vote for the tracks. So we will have 3 tracks.
It's all secret. Ooh.
Yeah, it's top secret election.
Not even we know.
Like electing a new president.
I don't think we're to go to politics now.
Yeah,
that would be a good spot. Let's talk about everyone who's been here today, though. Obviously, we've got 6 finalists, all fully deserving to be in the final. But we've had some really good performances from people like Darwin Daumer. The Austrian guys were absolutely brilliant as well. You know, a lot of people were saying, oh, they're just there to make the numbers up, and the way there wasn't many people that applied for the Austrian qualifiers. But they have been unbelievable. They have genuinely got pace. And a couple of them nearly qualified the route that everybody else did. They were in the like Wet Dog McCain's being one of them on PlayStation 4. He is super, super quick. Brick Psychosis being another one, of course, as well.
Yeah. I'm also a bit sad that it's all over now. So I were part of all the qualifiers, 8 qualifiers we had since, I think it was February. So
Pro cameraman.
He was cameraman, a very good cameraman. Joined us here in Vienna on stage. But we had 8 qualifiers, always 2 times for PS4 and PC. And here in our offline final, the PS4 and PC guys are combined. They are all racing on PC in wonderful Fanatec rigs. So they have the club spot wheel with a proper shifter and the handbrake, so they are all racing on the wheel now.
Yeah.
Which is maybe a change for some of them. You have not your own rig like you have at home.
Yeah, well, we've mentioned a few times now, it is about adapting to your surroundings. You're not at home. You've not got that special cushion that you like to sit on. You haven't got that special... Like, we were speaking to a couple of the guys like... Matt, like GTA Matty used to use a wicker chair. Driver R1 has got the most ghetto setup you're ever likely to see, and yet he's one of the very best in the world. But these guys are all in proper sim rigs, and you know, as we've seen a couple of surprises, and James just being a massive surprise.
I mean, James won every single race today.
Yeah,
every single race. So they had 3 races on the group stage. He won everything. And then they had 3 races in the semi-final. I mean, the semi-final, and he also won that completely.
Yeah, but look at Magic Michael. He didn't even win every qualifier, and we thought he was going to. And winning every qualifier is just massive, and that didn't happen. Now James has come here with all of the other qualifiers, so they're the best of the best, and just swept everyone aside. But again, we haven't seen him face, which everyone's favourite was Magic Michael before this competition started, and now we're going to see, I would say, the David versus Goliath.
And if you're wondering why the camera is shaking and wobbling all the time,
we've got like 73 people trying to do the cha-cha slide past us.
Yeah, that's not the case.
So the disco started without any music.
People are just running in front of the desk here, and the
camera keeps going up and down.
Camera keeps going this and this.
See if I can let him hear me, because people keep walking past the camera. No, he did. No, he did. Yeah, he can hear me. That's why it keeps shaking.
Yeah, we should do like a closing the area here.
Here comes another one.
Yeah. So. What's happening now? Basically, they are now raffling for the track, for the free tracks.
Raffle?
Yeah, raffle.
Is there like wine? Can you? Why have we got no tickets? Do we win wine, meat? What's going on? You know, raffles. You get that. Like you get loads of really good prizes. You get like the rubbish. Rubbish chocolates like no one wants.
It was a false word for this, but they elect now.
Oh, elect.
Elect.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, raffle would be randomly then. But it's not randomly now.
No.
It was random for the last chance qualifier, but it isn't now.
Oh, we've got a super Bush running towards us like a dazzling unicorn.
Hey, Bush.
He's prancing around like a unicorn as well.
Ah, he's telling us.
He's telling us the tracks right now.
Yeah.
Again, we need to give a massive shout out to people like Bush, to the whole team behind this. It's not just us guys on camera. There are people working very hard for us to be able to do this, to bring this to you like live across so many different platforms, live here in the studio. Obviously, we've got Rene as well, who's hosting the other side. And the drivers, we couldn't do without the drivers, could we?
Yeah.
I suppose we could take their place, but it would be very entertaining.
I didn't listen to you because I was told the tracks. Sorry.
That's all right. There's a few hundred people not listening to me anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
So we have the tracks.
Bush, stop trying to get on camera. Stop it. We're the faces of eSports.
So, I tell you what, Wildcrest is in.
No. Yeah. They are gluttons for punishment. That's good for us, I guess.
So is Loherk, which we predicted.
Oh, well.
And also Hell.
I find that a little bit. I guess the four finalists haven't done it again, so it makes sense. Hell is, I would say, as much as Linden Hill is the birth of Rallycross, I would say Hell is the most iconic for me.
Do you know what I think?
I'd love to.
The last chance qualifier guys obviously have chosen Hell RX because they raced on it just recently.
Now I feel stupid for not noticing that.
Yeah. That could be. If I were them, I would choose Hell as well because they just raced 2 times on it.
Absolutely.
That's why they just and it's the first track now.
Let's hope we don't get another false start.
Yeah.
But we are just waiting for the guys to join the lobby.
Yep.
Once they have joined, the 3 races will just go before a blink of an eye. But please make sure that you are comfortable. Make sure you go get yourself some snacks and some drinks. It's very weird here because everybody is packing stuff away around us, and we're still here. It's like the apocalypse is happening, and we are still broadcasting.
Yeah, we are still waiting for that final. And I see Rene is talking and talking and talking.
Oh, Rene just loves to talk, doesn't he?
He just don't stop, and that's why we cannot start. But now
he tried to change the name this morning to the A1 Rene League eSports event, and but he also got himself involved in the casting as well for 2 groups. That was laid on right before we all started. But there's a little insight into what happened. I still had to do the camera. I had to come in next door on a wheelie chair, out of camera, and then as soon as they started, back in, and I was doing the camera because he couldn't work out how to do the director mode, which for people who are Project Cars fans, it's very simple. They've done a good job of it.
It is. But
it is Rene. It is Rene. What do we expect?
What you have to know is that we have offline audience as well here at the stage, right next to us. And Rene is introducing the drivers again and so on.
I can just about hear it, and he spent 10 minutes going through his CV with them to make sure that they knew who he was.
Yeah. Maybe that's what he's doing now, so telling the people who he is.
I'm just going to have a sip of my Red Bull.
It's not red, it's green, but
it's green. It's nice,
it's a green bull.
It's like it's just a soft drink. This one, isn't it? It's not even caffeine in that one.
It's not a energy thing. I think it's this is new here. Organics.
Okay. We are like literally advertising here.
It has
shamelessly
38 kilocalories.
Yeah.
Per 100 milliliters. So it's not that. It doesn't make you that.
I have about 38,000 kilocalories here, all paid for.
Yeah. So. Yeah, my prediction changed again because I said Darwin Dahmer would be the man, but he isn't in the final now. So I switched back to Magic Michael.
You switch back to Magic Michael. Well, I feel like I've got to stick with my man.
Yeah, you stay with.
I've already informed Team F4H that we have started a new team. Me and James are going solo, or we're going duo. We're starting a team called Bromance. Yeah. He is a beautiful human. But he is my tip for today. He's been outstanding all day. I watched him practice on the rig, and he just seemed to take to it a lot quicker than everybody else here. But Magic Michael actually uses the gear that we have here at home, so he's already acclimatized to it.
That's an advantage.
I feel like those two guys are the favourites. But again, it's rallycross. It's not just about racing in amongst each other. It's tactical. You have to take the Joker at the right time. You can affect other people's races by taking the Joker at the right time as well. And you just got to hope that if you do go early, you do not come out in a pack, especially around a track like Hell, which is going to be the #1 track here.
Yeah.
It is going to be pretty exciting, though. I can tell you that much.
So for the second race, then Loheyak, the Joker lap isn't that important for the overall time. Like you cannot be tactical about losing some seconds there or winning some seconds, because the Joker lap is very equal to the normal track. But still, it's always a risk, and you have to be very clean in the Joker lap because you have to jump, and you have a very small entry into the corner.
This is where I'd be lucky, because I'm a lot heavier. I'd be able to keep the car down on the ground.
Yeah, sure. So the jump will be shorter.
Yeah.
And you are earlier
getting
on the
more
ground.
Forward motion.
But I think in real world rallycross, you have some weights added or taken from the car. So that all cars in the end plus driver have the same weight in addition. So it doesn't make a difference, even in stage rally, when you have like a more bigger co-driver, you have no disadvantage in weight. Just there will be just some weight taken away from
you
your car.
know so much. You're blowing my mind right now.
Well, I'm such a big WRC rally and rallycross fan in general. So
while we're waiting for the 6 guys to join, we are watching the Twitch chat right now.
Yeah,
so this is going to open me up to just loads of abuse. I can probably guarantee that. But get your predictions in on the chat. We'll read some out as well.
Yeah.
And also, if you've been watching all day, what's been your favourite moment so far? And try and keep it nice.
I have some good news. The players are joining.
They are joining. So we might have a chance to read a couple of messages out here.
There was just a question how many races we will have. We will have 3 races, 6 laps, best of 3, 10 points for the winner, 7 points for the second position, and going upwards. And they are joining.
It's all going over my head at this point, because all I can think about is just this is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I am genuinely more excited than anybody here watching.
Finally we started with the grand final. And remember, we have to be silent when going to the loading screen, because Rene will end his commentating on the stage. So yes, it's just about a minute, I guess. We are waiting for 2 more people to join us here in the driver roster. It will be a roller coaster.
We've got the real Randy Tudor here. He's just the Andy Tudor this time.
Andy Tudor.
He's gone for F4H.
Okay.
F4H. So obviously there's been some backhanders given to Andy there.
Also teammates of James are here. F4H Murphy cheering for his teammate. That's great. Yeah, of course the Britons will stick with the Britons.
Yeah, absolutely. F4H Murphy's in the chat as well. He was in a lot of qualifiers, did very, very well. Did very well indeed.
I cannot really remember that he's taking part. Maybe he's at other games. I'm not sure. Or did he compete?
I know he's good at rallycross though.
Okay.
He is phenomenal at rallycross.
I've
seen him in other competitions.
Yeah.
Can't mention whose, but I've seen him in other competitions.
Yeah, sure. I guess he was in the competition as well. Yeah, UNTV has a lot of fans.
We've got Brembo here. Brembo is also an F4H driver. So for F4H, we've got a lot of support here. Who else we've got here?
Yeah, Magic Chris also cheering here for James.
We've got Charo Jalving here as well. Which
he was a contender.
If you were here, because I'm involved, your name would be spelt correctly today, just to let you know.
Yeah, we had some problems with
There's
some names.
F4H Carrera here. Right, okay. Murphy, can you stop making F4H accounts, please? It's embarrassing. This is unbelievable. It's just an F4H barrage. We've got Yuhan there for Dark Forces MC. Tijni, Matty's partner in crime. So he'll be going for GTA Matty, I would imagine. If he's not, then he'll be looking for a slap when he gets home, I guess.
160 viewers, man.
160 viewers.
Great. That's great.
It's got to be because of this.
I have also support, man. Thank you, Bilbo Beutlin. And yeah, now we are ready, I think. Just Magic Michael is... Yes, here we go.
It's race time.
So we need to be silent for some seconds and then directly jump into the action when we see the cars. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you on the track. But the stream is still seeing us. No.
We are here, ladies and gentlemen. It is race 1 of the official final. We're going to go and check out here the grid. Topper is on pole position. VP Boxer Forever in second. Team Red Lions, Magic Michael in third. F4H James with Murphy making all those fan accounts in fourth. Yuhan TV in fifth. And then we've got Rotax for Team Oscaro in sixth position. We're on board now with, of course, Topper. And let's do this. It is race time here. You're going to see the wheel spin coming up on screen.
Engines. Let's go to
there
green.
We go, and it's a great start there by, it looks like Boxer Forever. Boxer Forever just going up through the middle. Four guys going for the Joker. Wow, that is an absolute stinker there. They want to get clear track, but they've made a mess for themselves here. Yuhan and Rotax are licking their lips at this chance, going, see you later, guys, we're off.
I didn't see that through all the qualifiers. 4 people directly going to the Joker lap. That's
How
amazing.
cleanly did they do it, though? That was fantastic work there. So Yuhan is in the lead here with Rotax in second, but look at this cluster of cars. James is out the back here. We'll go cockpit view, and you can see there's 3 cars in front of him. And it's, he's already Joker, so we cannot go through the Joker to try and get clear track here.
But I thought 4 people were going through the Joker.
Yeah, 4 people did.
But it's not displaying it properly then.
Yuhan has got a penalty as well by the looks of things, so that must be a double, no, not double Joker. James there going up the inside of VP Boxer Forever. Boxer Forever.
No, James, keep it.
As well, so Boxer Forever's got retaking the move there. Oh no, so you're sorry, Yuhan's in 6th, so VP Boxer Forever is down in 5th. James has moved up into 4th position. Topper now in 3rd spot. We've got Rotax in the lead here in front of Magic Michael, and those 2 have not jokered. Everybody else is joking. Topper is in an unbelievable position right now.
Yeah, that's very, very, very good for him. Rotax still has the Joker. And it looks like, James got a penalty as well.
Oh, let's check out the timings here. That is not good at all. It's
2 seconds.
Yuhan's got 34 seconds.
Yeah,
2 seconds.
I think Yuhan had to repeat the Joker lap. Maybe there was a mistake back from the game. What happened?
Who's that taking the slowdown there? Magic Michael taking the slowdown right in the middle of the track there, which is
the
really
best way
killed.
to do it.
That's killed Topper's momentum there, going up in towards the final corner.
That's it.
But Rotax, remember, still does have the Joker. We're just on lap number 4 now, and is he taking the Joker now? Yes, he is. So he's taking the Joker here. We'll go trackside, check out how they're going to come out. Is Topper going to come out in the lead here?
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Oh, no, he's not. He's not coming out. Oh, wow. Rotax does keep the lead of this race here for Team Oscaro. And now Topper has got it all to do here. So the front 3 right now are Rotax, Topper, James with that penalty, Magic Michael in 4th, VP Boxer Forever in 5th, and Yuhan is there down in 6th. All on the same part of the track right now. But Rotax, we did not see that come. I didn't think he was going to come out in front. That is an amazing Joker lap there by him. We have now got 2 laps remaining, and it is all go here. And are we going to see Topper potentially make a move here for Team G2?
Topper is now biting into his steering wheel. He really wants to do it.
Rotax.
Yeah, Rotax mistake. And
on
then
the curb.
Topper. 3 people now.
Oh, side by side here. Rotax goes off. So does, of course, Topper. James now up to the 2nd spot with that 2-second penalty. And Topper still holds on to the lead. He's building sandcastles 1 minute into gravel. Next minute, he's in the lead of the race again. We've got 4 cars split by absolutely nothing right now, battling for that 2nd position. Let's check out the cockpit version here.
Yeah,
there we go.
Michael now needs to Joker, so he will stay out of the group, I guess.
Yes, he has. He has got a Joker. He's got to do it on the final lap. So yeah, he's going to go do the Joker Well, no, he hasn't jokered. He has not jokered in this race. And this is the final lap of the race, so maybe he has jokered and we've just missed it. I'm not too sure. But the front battle here, you can see Rotax trying to close down in on Topper. We're on a final lap here. Looks like Topper's going to come away with the win. James with that 2-second penalty is probably going to lose a couple of positions, even though he is in a podium spot right now. Rotax runs wide here at the final corner. Topper is going to take the win. Rotax in second, who has got a penalty as well. Magic Michael promoted into second spot there, and I have no idea what's going on. Holy smokes.
Wow, well, actually, this was a proper final round here of the first round of the final. So this is 10 points for G2 Topper, 7 points for Magic Michael in the last call. Basically, yeah, wow, amazing.
I am sweating like a kid at the disco. That is unbelievable. Looks like Rotax has got a 54-second penalty. Yuhan with a 37. James with a 2-second penalty goes down into 4th spot. And Michael, who's had a poor race by his standards, manages to keep 2nd position.
Yep.
And so you can he must go now as the favourite with Topper because he had a bad race and we know his ability, we know his pedigree.
Yeah.
And he still manages to pick up 7 points. Unbelievable from the man from the Czech Republic.
Still, there was something weird with the Joker lap in the beginning for Yuhan. So he clearly jokered, and then because there was no check behind his name, he jokered again, then got the penalty. So that run really, really bad for him.
Well, we'll have to check out what the admin do say about that. Obviously, you know, these races could be rerun with issues like that, of course. We're going to change
I will first change the track to Loherk for the second round, but still we are looking at the chat now if there is some change happening. So as long as they didn't sum up all, we will not start the second round. Magic Michael left the session here, so we don't know what will happen.
I can't believe how much I'm sweating. Yeah, looks like Magic Michael has left the session here. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Yeah.
But he'll be back very, very shortly.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Oh, God. Can you pick a highlight from that?
I hope so.
The Rotax and Topper both going off the track, and Topper still coming back on and going, yeah, whatever. Could do any surface. Don't care. Just don't care. Goes off and wins the race. It's just an unbelievable performance. Obviously, Rotax running wide out of turn 1, getting on the curb a little bit too much, losing the rear end has given Topper that opportunity, but he does not stare a gift horse in the mouth. He took that opportunity and run with it, and Team G2, and I know Danny Engels is watching, he will be absolutely buzzing with his man's performance.
He will be happy. So the players seem to leave the session.
Yeah, it looks like they're leaving. You know, we have still got 2 more races to go, but we head now to France for Loyac.
But everything is like it was in the qualifiers. We see Topper and Michael scoring the points. So they were in a different challenge before. Like the Magic Michael came from PC and Topper from PS4.
Of course, yeah.
It was the first time we saw the 2 top scorers racing against each other. So this is just amazing.
But we've got some VP support now in the chat, which was always going to come. They've got a very big fan base. For me, one of the cleanest teams around, whether it be track racing, rallycross, they are a very good team to have in these championships. We saw some really good sportsmanship today. Darwin Dowmer gave a position back after a mistake. Magic Michael's given a position back after a mistake. So it's been some fantastic work here.
Yeah. So we have to wait what will happen here, admin decisions and so on. I mean, that's clear to us. A lot of discussions will go on here. If something is not
for the money that it's worth, it's got to be done correctly. Yeah. And it's our job, again, just to talk a load of rubbish.
So Michael is back here.
He is. It's not one of those places you can rage quit as well. It's not like when you're at home and you're like, gone. you kind of like, you could do that. You can throw a strop, chuck your toys at the pram, but then you're like, I've got to walk off stage now. There's no hook. So it's not one of those things where you can just rage quit and get out of there. So Magic Michael is back in the lobby. Who are we waiting for now? We've got James and Rotax still to come.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, rage quitting is no option.
No, it's not. Magic Michael's not only back in the lobby, he's thumbed up straight away. He's buzzing for this now. I think, in the qualifiers, as much as they were all good, don't get me wrong, he was very comfortable at home. He just had it nailed. And maybe the competition that we've had today for him is now going to bring the best out of him. It was almost like it was effortless at some points in the qualifiers where he's just like, I actually received a message from him in one final where he'd won it. I wasn't pushing. I didn't want to take a chance. With Daytona, it's like, You've just beaten the best in the world, and you weren't pushing. So maybe, you know, it's all caught up a little bit, and now he's really going to have to show his best. And, you know, again, a poor race for the first race, but he still managed a second spot, which puts him in a good spot here for the championship.
Someone in the chat said that Michael's pedals were disabled for 3 seconds, and so they didn't take throttle or brake, whatever. That is, of course, a bad situation.
What, here today?
Yeah, here in the...
How do they know this?
I don't know.
They know more than us. Are you here? Well,
you never know.
Everything surrounding Magic Michael is just magical.
Yeah, it's just magic. But I mean, all those incidents happen with hardware. It basically also happens in real motorsport. Like,
of course,
some engine failure, turbos gonna go, whatever. So we've seen it in the qualifier as well.
Yeah, I think equipment is effectively your engine.
Even in the final qualifier, there was someone having his wheel detached at the start.
Oh, that was Isaac, wasn't it?
I think so. And it's just
Isaac Price.
It's so Isaac
another
Price.
A GT driver.
Yeah, and it was a decision if he can go to Vienna or not, and some other guy took his place. Yeah, let's see. So James rejoins the session as well.
One more person to join, and we are ready to rock and roll.
One more person. They are giving the green thumbs up. So we are about to start here with the second round in Loheak, the track we both visited together.
We did, yeah. Really nice place.
We were driven around in a van.
And we got to do a little bit of rallying ourselves, which is quite nice.
we had the chance to drive some small rally cars, doing handbrake turns.
It was a pretty surreal experience, really, wasn't it?
That was great.
And you got to film like each other in the car doing what we needed to do as well, which is quite nice.
That
sounded complete. Sorry.
Yeah. Did you show some of the footage in your stream or in the video?
No, still yet to put it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I've got it downloaded. Obviously. Yeah, Mitchell here, he did the video recording on his cameras, and I've got it all at home ready. It needs to be put together, made into an epic video, but my editing skills are something to be desired.
Yeah, maybe you can just do you do also rallycross racing on your stream for the community?
I cast some rallycross, but I don't do rallycross. I'm not very good. Yeah. It's like I'm racing on quicksand and everyone else is just on normal gravel. Yeah, so I just dig myself a hole all the time.
So I see 5 green thumbs, just only Boxer Forever left here, and we can start with the second race. So let's see. Yeah, Boxer Forever managed to get a 3rd place. Oh, here we can...
Oh, Yuhan TV is the one that's in the chat, so that's why we know. He's here.
Okay,
he's genuinely wearing lederhoses as well, so fair play to him.
Well, so that's a loading screen. 9 turns, 0.67 miles, I guess. It's miles. Yeah, it's English metrics here.
Here we go. Woo! Race time.
Topper again with the pole position.
Topper's got pole again. Wow. Then you've got Yuhan. Yuhan's in the stream and racing. What is wrong with him? He's only got Magic Michael in 3rd, Boxer Forever in 4th, Rotax in 5th, and then James down in 6th position. Yuhan TV, Jesus.
Engines revving.
There we go. We are trackside here. And we are off, and we've got Topper on the inside of the track here, and he's going to go around turn number 1, and is he going to hold the lead here? He is alongside Yuhan. Yuhan's going to have the inside line. Oh, they have a touch in there, going wide. Yuhan, is he going to hold on? Yes, he does. Up and towards the turn with the Joker, and is Yuhan going to take that Joker? No, he's not. A few people are. Again, 3 people have taken the Joker here, but look at Topper and Yuhan, so close right now. It looks like Magic Michael, Rotax, and James have all gone through the Joker. Look at this side-by-side drifting. Wow. Ken Block would be proud, and it looks like well, no, actually, yeah, Boxer Forever has come out ahead of the 3 guys that Jokered as well. Yeah. It did look like he was going to come back in the pack there, but look at this little battle. Rotax taking the lead of this little group here with Magic Michael just in behind him, and then James, and this is as even as it's been all day. This is phenomenal stuff there. You can see the front 2 here of Yuhan and, of course, Topper. Yuhan is going to take the Joker. It's going to be interesting to see where he does merge here.
Yeah, I think he will be just behind Topper again, so clean Joker lap here for Yuhan TV. Coming out of the Joker
he's lost
lap
the position. Boxer Forever has taken that position. He is also Jokered here. So now Yuhan is down into 3rd spot now. Is that a little move there by Johan? Johan's having to go on the gravel there. Boxer Forever closed the door. Very good defense by him. Magic Michael, again, is still in 4th position. And everybody's jokered now, apart from Topper, by the looks of things here.
I'm really impressed by Topper now delivering what he showed in the qualifiers. He wasn't so super strong today, but now he's just nailing it.
Look at Magic Michael there in behind Johan here. Now he's under pressure from James. Rotax now down into last position, separated by 2.5 seconds here at the mid part of this race. Topper now is, what, 1.4 seconds in the lead, and that would be enough for him to come out in the lead, right?
Yeah, so the Joker lap here at Loheak doesn't make a difference to the normal lap, as we mentioned before.
Yeah.
But look how close this field is. It's just 1 second between each car.
Big snake.
Yeah, a big snake crawling over this French venue here. Wow.
There's the door left open there by Johan. Magic Michael not able to go through there. James is stalking the position there. Rotax just dropping off ever so slightly, using that wall there to an effect. Don't want to hit that too hard or it could end your race indefinitely there. We're going to go on board with James then, and we're going to go into cockpit cam and see how close it is. A little move up the inside here. He will have the outside line going around the final corner. Goes out wide. Is he going to try and do the whoop you up? No, he's not. As you can see there, Magic Michael is holding that position right now, but Topper is in an unbelievable spot. Lap number 5 here. Is he going to joker now, or is he going to wait to the final? He's got to wait for the final lap,
he's going to wait for the final lap. And yeah, in Loheak you cannot really easily overtake, but James is trying to do it, and he does it.
He's got up the inside here of Magic Michael. He's up to 3rd position, and then we've got VP Boxer Forever, who is chasing down Topper, and all Topper's got to do now is take a really good joker on the final lap, and he's going to pick up his 2nd win. And that, with the position changes we've had in the order here, with Magic Michael only being in 4th, that can potentially guarantee the win.
You are so right. So that is so good for Topper point-wise. He will get another 10 points if he brings that home.
Oh, look at the battling here, still battling for that 5th position at the back here. Just want to check out whether Topper does indeed do the joker. Well, I say if he does do the joker, he has to do the joker. So we're going to see him merge out on track here. And is he going to be able to pick up the 10 points here? Oh, he's hit the barrier. That's a bad joker. Is Boxer Forever going to be able to take advantage? You can see Boxer Forever around the outside. No, he's not.
The gap was the gap was huge enough for him to still be safe. And this is Boxer Forever.
Well, there's still people battling for position here. Oh, move up the inside there.
James.
Looks like James has taken Magic Michael around the final corner here, and there you go. Topper wins. VP Boxer Forever for 2nd. James is in 3rd. Magic Michael finishes in 4th, and then in 5th was Johan TV, and then Rotax down in 6th. The whole field separated by 5.4 seconds. What a race!
They were inside of 3 seconds until the last lap. So what a close competition here. This is a pinnacle of Project Cars 2 racing.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys put on a hell of a show, but G2 Topper.
Yeah, but
I said earlier that it might be a slow burner, and he might put the best performance out there when it's needed, and he's absolutely proved it here today.
Yeah, so far, I can tell you...
we've got the points being written down here by Stato, Mitchell Volk.
Yeah, I can tell you it's not running good for Johan and Rotex, obviously.
Yeah,
so Rotex has 0 points until this point, so he's basically out of any chance, even for the podium. But yeah, Topper is leading by 9 points now. By 9 points. That means he has to be in the last place, and Michael would have to win. That's the last chance for Michael to win this event.
Yeah, so Topper would have to win. Sorry, Topper would have to come last. Magic Michael would then have to win the race, and it'd be a tie then, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
because of the 1 point that we'd be getting for last, and then it goes on overall time, doesn't it?
Right.
So that's something that the admins would have to work out.
So you get 0 points for the 6th place. You get 1 point for 5th.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So now I thought I got this wrong. Apologies here. Yeah. I figured we got the 1 point at the end.
No. We changed it now to Wild Crest, and then we will directly start. I'm so stoked to see the result now. Let's just ready up the players and go to the last round here. The last round of A1 Esports League Austria, the Project Cars
What's the race for 2nd then? Let's talk about the 2nd position.
Yeah, the race for 2nd is still very wide open.
Yeah.
It's between Michael and Boxer Forever. So Boxer Forever has 11 points. So Michael got 9 points. That's it.
Nice.
So the only one besides Topper is Boxer Forever with a chance to win the whole event.
Right, okay.
But battle for second position is on, yeah.
It is all down on Boxer Forever getting the performance of his life and hoping that Topper has the most dreadful race possible.
Then it's James with 6 points. He also had the chance to go to second position or third position. So to remember you on the prize money, it's fixed 6,000 euros for the winner, 4,000 euros for 2 and 3.
Yep.
And 1,000 euro for the best of the rest. Also quite good.
Yeah, well, it's better than the kick in the nuts, as I like to say.
Yeah. So we are waiting for the players to ready up. It's Rotex, Boxer Forever, and UNTV who didn't give us a green thumb here to start. And there couldn't be a better track for the final than Wildcrest.
Oh,
Wildcrest.
The Joker can genuinely be a Joker in the pack for these guys. They have to slow down on the entrance into the corner, whilst the guys that do not take the Joker have to go flat out for the next one. It could cause all kinds of controversy, but we've seen it twice today already, and it produced some really fantastic racing.
So they are readying up. It was a long way to go to this point. Now everything will be decided.
It's all on the line. The final race of the A1 League Rallycross Project Cars 2 final. It's been a long, long day, but it all comes down to this. Everybody is ready in the lobby. We are ready here. You guys must be ready at home. Is the dream going to happen? Is the dream going to happen here for Boxer Forever, or is it going to go to Team G2 and Topper?
Yeah, Wildcrest, the track with 17 turns.
Yeah.
Sector 2 is astonishing.
Interesting.
Yeah, so here it is.
Here we go. James
pole.
on pole position. Magic Michael in second. Yuhan is in third spot. Topper down in fourth. Rotax in fifth, and then obviously Boxer Forever is down in sixth position. But it's race time, guys. It is the final race of the day. And let's go on board here with Yuhan, he's had a poor start there by the looks of things. Actually, no, he's not. That was a real back marker there. Magic Michael has taken the lead in this race straight off the bat. Very, very good for him. In second spot is James. Topper in third. Yuhan in fourth. Rotax in fifth. Oh, a little bit of argy-bargy there. Who is that on the inside? Looks like Yuhan and Topper having a little bit of a coming together. Both still facing the right way. But yeah, Magic Michael and James are 1 and 2 right now.
Who's going for the Joker lap already? It's, I think it was UNTV.
Rotax and Boxer Forever, I believe.
Okay.
I think it is,
Jump.
Oh no, it was Yuhan. You're correct, it is Yuhan. Oh, whoa! Oh, no! That's a big smash there.
Poor Boxer.
No, it's poor Yuhan. Boxer Forever has managed to get through there, with Rotax. So it's Yuhan TV facing the wrong way. But let's check out the front three here. James is trying to close down on Magic Michael. And again, he is battling for that €4,000 prize. If he manages to win this race, he would definitely get that second spot.
That's true. And the only thing Topper has to do is scoring at least 1 point or 2 points. And he's on a very, very good way to be the overall winner here of the competition. But we still have to see what will happen. We have 4 more laps to go here. James closing in on Magic Michael, showing a really great performance. He won so many races today.
Well, Topper, Magic Michael are probably the best 2 in qualifiers, and James has been the best today. We've got the 3 best guys throughout this throughout this competition, battling out right now. And you can see that James is within sort of 0.3 of a second. Isn't taking the Joker there, so maybe he feels like he isn't being held up here. But I've got a funny suspicion that he is ever so slightly. The next lap may be key for him. If he gets the Joker in early, he can try to undercut here on Magic Michael. And Magic Michael well, he's got clear track anyway, doesn't it? It doesn't really matter what he does.
He can just wait and see. Maybe he's doing the Joker lap in the final lap.
Yeah.
But James has now to decide whether he is going for the Joker lap or not.
The fact that Topper is in third position and dropping back shows that the 2 front guys are going absolutely hammer and tong right now. They are just on the limit. Mistakes can happen at this point. You can see the gap is identical between these 2 guys as they come up towards lap number 4 here. Oh, sorry, it'll be lap number 5 now being started by Magic Michael.
2 more laps.
As you can see, and they're coming around the first corner here. We're going to get a nice little view here from the front and see James closing in through this really twisty section here at Wildcrest. And is there going to be a move made here, Mitchell?
Yeah, it's a great duel here for the final laps. It's the last thing we will see here in the championship, and it's a great fight.
They're really giving it everything here. And there we go. He has taken the Joker there. Nearly gets cleaned up by Topper. Luckily, the gap was good enough here. And it's going to be interesting now because we know that Magic Michael does have to take the Joker on the next lap here. You see James.
What's happening?
Topper hitting the barrier there. And James able to keep hold of that position. And actually, now they're side by side. This is going to slow James down now.
This slows James
and Magic
down
Michael is in pole position for this race win.
I think this means second place overall for Michael when he secures that. He shouldn't make a mistake now.
Here we go then. Magic Michael does take the Joker. So we're going to go on board here. Oh, Topper hadn't jokered either, by the way. So James now coming out here. Is he going to be in the lead of this race on the final lap? And no, Magic Michael does take it. So Magic Michael will take second in this championship. And James, I believe, will take third. But Topper, third position, just needed to gain 1 point to guarantee himself the championship, will be our champion.
Did Topper forget to joker?
He jokered on the final lap.
He jokered, okay.
Yeah, he jokered on the final lap.
Yeah, everything's fine. So, Magic Michael getting 10 points. James getting 7 points. It's Topper getting 4 points. And it's UHN TV getting the 2 points. Rotex again, 0.
Yeah, so we've had 22 races today.
Boxer getting 2 points.
And Topper has had to go through the second chance qualifier to get into the final, and then he has come into it and smashed it to pieces. Magic Michael having the final race win with James in second, but G2 Topper is our champion here in Austria. What a performance from him. The team's fans, the team, the manager, Fernando Alonso himself will be absolutely over the moon with him. And very, very much deserved in the final. I said all day that he was on a slow burner. He showed his pedigree in qualifying. We at one point did think it's not going to quite happen for him today. And then all of a sudden, bang, when it mattered, he had the onions.
Wow. Yeah, so congratulations, Topper. That is well deserved.
Yeah, so, fantastic display from him.
Wow. Getting 2 wins here, securing everything, and then just stay chilled. Magic Michael securing the second position. And it's, overall it's then 13 points for Boxer. And what did James manage the second position, right? So it's 6.
Well, Magic Michael will finish second overall, won't he? And James will finish in third.
Yeah. So James scored 4 points. So it's.
But yeah, massive congratulations to everybody there. They put on a hell of a show. That was epic. Absolutely epic. Superb work by all of them. Like I said, we have had 22 races today. We've seen some incredible moments. We've seen cars going into orbit. We've seen accidents, but for the most part, we've seen sportsmanship as well. That's a big key factor today. We've seen some really good sportsmanship. But the most important thing is the racing has been absolutely outstanding. So, we have had, how many drivers we have here today?
16.
16 drivers we've had here today, and every single one of them needs to take a bow, a little pat on the back, because you've been phenomenal. But not only with the racing, just to be around as well. They're all a really cool bunch of guys as well.
They were. They were, of course. And
the majority like to have a beer, which
they had to
suits me down to the ground.
They had to have precision. They had to be there on point racing, and they did for the majority of them. So, wow. Yeah, great event here in Vienna. So the question now is, I should keep talking. We should keep talking.
Yeah, we've got a few. We could just keep talking. We just feel it's fine, no problem. Have you got a particular highlight from today, or the whole championship? So let's have a qualifying highlight. Okay.
Okay.
Well, here we go then, guys. So we're going to do it anyway. My favourite moment of the whole championship was Wet Dog McCain's overtake to get through in the Austrian qualifier. Just quickly give us yours as well.
Yeah, it has to be the final, more or less, like the final rounds, the final conclusion of everything. The winner, Topper, his great performance through the qualifiers. So we had so many great moments. You cannot pick the one for me, but yeah.
They say form is temporary and class is permanent. Topper has absolutely shown that.
So make sure to check out the A1 social media profiles. I'm sure they will upload the VOD of the ceremony that they are doing right now.
Of course.
We sadly cannot have it on stream, but you can check it out if you want.
we get to go and see it now, which is pretty cool.
We are just moving over there, congratulating the drivers.
So thank you to everybody who has tuned in, to all of the drivers, to all of the sponsors of the event. A massive thank you to everybody behind the scenes here. We've got a massive team who have put in hours upon hours of work. We've had a few issues which they've powered through, and they've done really well. I want to say a massive thank you to Rene and, of course, Mitchell here for sterling work. It's been an absolute pleasure working with them. And, thank you. And our champion for the Austria A1 League Rallycross final on Project Cars 2 is G2 Topper.
Have a nice weekend, guys, and tune in the next time when we have the next competitions.